From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 10, powered by Century Pro Wood and Panasonic.
Ladies and gentlemen, a closed-door meeting with quote-unquote civil society. I don't know what that is. I've never understood what civil society is. If they are civil society, are we uncivil? Who are they to call themselves civil? Anyway, in such a meeting of political non-entities, Rahul Gandhi called Yogi Adityanath, the head of the Gorakhnath Mutt, twice elected Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister, a common thug. He called him a common thug. I think the problem for Rahul Gandhi is that Yogi Adityanath is the son of a common man who has served as a forest ranger. Is it the problem that Yogi Adityanath came to power with a record-breaking victory while Rahul Gandhi lost in Amethi? Ladies and gentlemen, what is Rahul Gandhi so jealous about? Why is he so jealous of Yogi Adityanath? Let's debate.
He is the Mahant of the Gorakhnath Mutt. A fierce politician and a chief minister who is working round the clock to make Uttar Pradesh an investment hub. But Vadra Congress has mocked his humble background and launched an elitist attack. Rahul Gandhi, in a closed-door meeting with civil society members, has called Yogi Adityanath a common thug who is not a religious leader and is insulting the history of Gorakhnath Mutt. Yogi has reminded Congress of its repeated anti-Hindu stand.
याद करिए जब अयोध्या में भगवान श्री राम के भव्य मंदिर निर्माण का आंदोलन चल रहा था, कांग्रेस उसके खिलाफ आंदोलन कर रही थी, कहती थी कि नहीं बनना चाहिए। कांग्रेस उसका विरोध करती थी, आपकी आस्था के साथ खिलवाड़ करती थी। कांग्रेस राम सेतु को तोड़ करके भगवान राम के अस्तित्व पर ही प्रश्न खड़ा कर रही थी।
And there is anger among the Sikh community.
देखिए, इन लोगों ने राम मंदिर पर सवाल उठा दिया, राम के अस्तित्व पर सवाल उठा दिया, तो इनसे और क्या आशा रखोगे आप? कांग्रेस ने हलफनामा दिया था ना, आज भी वो हलफनामा सबके सम्मुख है, सबके सामने प्रकाशित है, जिसमें कांग्रेस के लोगों ने कहा था कि राम तो थे ही नहीं, हनुमान कभी हुए नहीं, ये तो सब काल्पनिक है। तो इन लोगों से और क्या आशा रखोगे आप? ये लोग एक तरह से बुद्धिहीन हो चुके हैं।
Blinded by hate, Vadra Congress has failed to see the strides Uttar Pradesh is making under Yogi Adityanath.
इस बार हमने टारगेट तय किया है कि उत्तर प्रदेश की जितनी जीडीपी है उससे ज़्यादा के निवेश प्रस्ताव यूपी में आएंगे और उन सब को फिर हम लोग यहाँ पर जमीनी धरातल पर उतार करके लाखों नौजवानों के लिए नौकरी और रोजगार की संभावना।
आप 18 से 20 लाख करोड़ की बात कर रहे हैं?
मैं 22 से 23 लाख करोड़ की बात कर रहा हूँ।
The elitist and condescending attack on Yogi is the biggest political flashpoint tonight. Let's debate.
Lokesh, generally open the debate with Advaita Kala. Is he just jealous? I mean, you know, because he lost so badly in Amethi. He got thrashed by Smriti Irani, right? So many people say that it's out of jealousy that he's abusing Yogi Adityanath, you know. Is it jealousy?
It's the criminal cases against him, Arnab. In 2017, there were 4 criminal cases against Yogi Adityanath.
Oh, okay.
And the UP government tried its best to withdraw them all. In fact, there was a murder case against him which went on to 2019. In Pipiganj police station, there were murder cases against him. And then in 2021, he openly abused a reporter. I cannot tell the word on the national television now. In 2020, he says that if Shaheen Bagh protesters, they do not understand words, shoot them. Goliyo se samjhenge, ठोक दो उनको. He abuses whenever he wants. Is this the language of a son?
And who's out on bail right now? Who's out on bail?
A holy person.
Just remind our viewers, since you've done your research so well, who is out on bail right now? Rahul Gandhi is out on bail. So who's out on bail? Let's get to the facts. Let's not get into rhetoric. Okay, let's get to the facts. The fact is that Rahul Gandhi is out on bail right now for corruption.
No, please tell me, is this the manner in which a Hindu saint is supposed to talk? Say yes or no,
I'm sorry.
Advaita.
This is, let's be clear on who's out on bail and who's under the scrutiny of the law of the land for egregious corruption, land deals, money, not just small things.
Louder for
Okay, these are not small things. This is public money. So who's out on bail right now? Let's be clear. Let's be clear on who's out on bail. Okay, Rahul Gandhi, as someone sitting out on bail under investigation, is passing comments on somebody else, is using cheap language for someone else.
In fact, he abused the reporter.
Now,
does he have no sense of who he is?
Madam, you please
what his position is in national life? He has no idea. He's out on bail.
I think
he's under investigation.
You know, you work so hard.
Calling other people's
No, but Advaita, when I consider the overall set of circumstances, this is how I look at it. And Renu will understand. All her life she's reported on the Congress party.
And he's calling other people.
Yeah, see
he's out on bail himself.
The unique issue.
For heaven's sake.
The unique issue with Rahul Gandhi, Rahul Baba, as some people call him, I won't use any other words, because the whole campaign as the Congress party was to get rid of a certain image, right? The whole attempt, Advaita, and Ratan Sharda and Advaita on the left, the whole attempt, Renu and Lokesh on the right, of making this fellow walk for a couple of 100 days or 100 days was to get rid of a certain image. Now, the moment that ends, he's back to the same old thing.
Arnab, it's not
the man, no, 1 second, please. Just 1 minute. Just a minute. You got to realize, you got a problem. The problem is Rahul Gandhi. Now, issue is, I think, but Lokesh, I'll tell you what the problem is. You'll have to acknowledge it. See, Yogi is much younger to Rahul. Let's accept a few fundamentals, okay? Yogi is younger. Right? He's much younger to Rahul.
A person who was threatening...
No, but is he younger to Rahul? Is Yogi younger to Rahul?
2007.
Is Yogi younger to Rahul?
Yogi Adityanath is going to field 70 candidates
Oh God, you're so insecure of Yogi Adityanath. Man, I mean, what's wrong with you?
BJP went on to its knees.
Yogi. At least Modi is getting a break now.
And later the person
At least Modi is getting a break because you're obsessed with Yogi now. Very good. Doesn't matter while Rahul Gandhi is having snowball fights.
I tell you this, if you... because
UP, he's got a job to do. You can obsess over him, but he has a job to do. He has to drive investment to the state. He doesn't have time
he
doesn't have time for snowball fights.
I think what we need to focus on here is Ratan Sharda, I'll just take 10 seconds, please, to say one thing, and then you can take it in that direction. You have two people. You have Rahul Gandhi, with Uncle Jairam Ramesh, Uncle Salman Khurshid, right? All the uncles taking him for a little walk and saying, well done, little boy, well done. Your dash image is over. Now we'll take care of your image. The boy comes out and he starts doing the same old antics. Now he goes straight after the wrong guy. He goes after Yogi Adityanath. Yogi Adityanath, born in a village in Pauri Garhwal, gets no special treatment. Right? Makes his own mark through work.
Yes, through crimes.
Right? Just takes part in the 1990 Ayodhya Ram Temple movement. Gets his degrees for HNB Garhwal University in Uttarakhand. Right? Son of a common man, son of Yogi Adityanath, son of a common man who worked as a forest ranger. He lived a simple life at Gorakhnath Mutt. Right? Which has a school for poor students. I'm really proud of this man. If you see, no, 1 minute. With his focus and hard work, 1 minute. Self-taught man, and today, as has rightly been said, is attracting the largest tranches of private investment in India's largest state. And you call him a common thug. How dare you?
He means business.
You call him a common thug because he's not an entitled and rich brat.
Lokesh has shouted enough. Lokesh, take a breath. Lokesh, drink some water. You've spoken long. Yeah, right. So let others speak. Let others speak, you know. So first of all, people who claim that Rahul Gandhi is no more a pappu because he has become a very mature person after 4,000 kilometers of walk. Actually, he didn't walk 4,000, that's a different issue. But actually, he has turned out to be more vicious, more hateful of Hindus and their practices. Yogi Adityanath does not represent a politician alone. He is head of Nath Sampradaya, a 1,000-year-old sadhu order, where choosing a successor is not depending on which party you are. Wait. And you call him a thug. And a party which has got 57%. Arey, shanti rakho bhaiya, aapne bahut bola. Which party which has got 57% criminals out of a piddly number of MPs in Lok Sabha challenges Mr. Yogi and calls him a thug from a party whose chief is facing a case with his mother. And such a people, today they have people whom they honor, people calling boti kar dunga, people who say ke sartan se juda kar dunga. They have never told anybody to walk out of Congress. Those who killed a calf to protest against cow slaughter or cow protection became their leaders. Those people who hijacked become their leaders. Today they have gone to talk of criminalization of something. Yogi has been exonerated by the court and he keeps talking that particular murder case. Does he know he's a contempt for court? As a lawyer, he talks of somebody who has been released with honor against a murder charge. If you had the guts, you should have gone to the courts. Don't come on TV and spread canards. All this record-breaking return of the Yogi for the second time, and people's clamor for Yogi, the highest number of roads, highways, poor welfare schemes have hurt these people. They have no chance of ever coming back. So they have gone vicious, they have gone hateful, they have nothing to talk about. People will tell them what is Hindus, they hate us. It is not the only pronouns of Hindu. Rahul has consistently made. The bigger thing is that जो मंदिर जाते हैं लड़कियां छेड़ते हैं, that is Rahul Gandhi for you. जो मंदिर जाते हैं लड़कियां छेड़ते हैं, that is Rahul Gandhi for you. Okay? And you today have got to come here and abuse Mr. Yogi. You have no
this abuse of Yogi.
People don't. And he said, people have zero respect for you, and you have got JNU crowd supporting them. I salute you for having the guts to come every evening to support every foolhardy statement of your leader, who is nothing but a vicious anti-Hindu, hating bigot,
and the person, I want to bring in Renu and Sameer on the right, Anila and Dushyant on the Dushyant Sridhar on the left. Renu, one line before you begin. One line before you begin from me, and then you can begin. My point to you is, when you abuse Yogi Adityanath, you must understand the fallout. You ask Anila today how popular the man is. I mean, you should just be with him when he's in Uttar Pradesh. You should know his, he is, 1 minute. First of all, Renu, I reiterate, a man who has been born in a humble origins, right? Today, much younger. I hate to rub it in, much younger to Rahul Baba, is today, ladies and gentlemen, receiving investment proposals of 1.4 trillion rupees from domestic and international investors for Uttar Pradesh. And he has won a second term.
Get to the point.
The point is, you can't abuse him ad nauseum.
Please. Stop it, yaar.
Why should I stop it? You can't abuse him now ad nauseum and hope to get away with it.
Why have you called me? You have not even got the picture correct.
Really?
You are going on and on without understanding what the issue is.
I'll open the lines right now and let people decide who they support, Yogi Adityanath or Rahul Baba. You want to know? खोल दो लाइन, पता चल जाएगा आपको रेणु जी राहुल बाबा के साथ कितने लोग हैं और योगी आदित्यनाथ के साथ कितने लोग हैं। नहीं, आप समझ जाएंगे। I'll open the lines.
Listen to me. Yesterday there was a meeting with NGOs in which Rahul Gandhi was present. There was no audio, there was no video, there is no proof that all this thug business was said. It's also a thing of somebody's mind.
अभी भागने की कोशिश है आदिल।
You see, the point is you are making a big mountain out of a molehill, and there is no molehill also. Where is the evidence of what he said? You are going by what some reporter or some convenient reporter of some convenient channel has told you. It's not true.
Let Rahul Gandhi say, I never called him a common thug. I will carry that. डर गए ना? You people got scared.
No, Rahul is not saying that. I'm saying it.
Anila.
Because it didn't happen.
It's been reported everywhere.
You don't want to
say that the media is lying. Anila
XYZ.
Anila ji.
These are all, don't call these BJP spokespersons, you know.
Arnab, I come from Western Uttar Pradesh, and there is a phrase
that this has not been said about Yogi.
You have said enough.
Anila.
All said and done.
So now Rahul Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi supporters and Rahul Gandhi team is so scared of Yogi Adityanath ji that they are denying that he didn't say anything.
That you guys have got rattled by
Renu ji, I think you have said enough. Now you should listen to me. डर गए आप लोग.
No, please listen to
आप लोग डर गए. That is the main thing. You know it very well that what Yogi Adityanath ji is, and this is the hatred for Bhagwa. And it is not unusual of Rahul Gandhi and his supporters and his party, Indian National Confused Party. They love to insult Bhagwa, they love to insult Hindus, they love to insult Hinduism and Hindutva. The thing is, Uttar Pradesh has shown mirror to Rahul Gandhi. He has to run from here, take shelter in Kerala. So he's so frustrated and he's so scared. पर कहते हैं ना, हाथी चलते रहते हैं और पिड्डी भौंकते रहते हैं. So do you think that Yogi Adityanath ji is going to get affected that what Rahul Gandhi ji has said? Rahul Gandhi has showed its real face once again. Your political party leaders called General Saab Gali Ka Gunda, your political head, your practical political head of your party says that Yogi Adityanath ji is a thug. I mean, a state which was, infested by crime and corruption. Since Yogi Adityanath ji has become Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, criminals are running away and corruption has so much reduced. So much of investment is coming. So what is the problem? What is the problem of Rahul Gandhi? He is not happy that Uttar Pradesh is going on right track. We are getting investment, criminals are, running away from the state. Women are happy, farmers are happy, everybody is supporting. And Ram Lalla Mandir is getting constructed. I think what he said in one of the interviews about Kashi and Mathura, I think that is a problem. That is a problem with Rahul Gandhi. He's frustrated.
Anyway, I now want to bring in another angle into this. Samir Singh. Samir Singh ji, इन्होंने ये भी कहा है कि Yogi Adityanath is not a religious leader. Dushyant, nowadays wherever Rahul Gandhi goes, he says, I have a deep reading of Upanishads, I have read all the Vedas, I have read this, I have read that, I have read this. I have never heard him actually say anything. Advaita, have you seen that nowadays? I am a very spiritual person. He's taking this fancy dress competition of Tapasvi too seriously.
So I'm telling you one is the Global Investment Summit that is stressing him out. And the second thing is that since he's become this Tapasvi, now he's going against original and authentic Tapasvis. Yogi Adityanath is an authentic sant. Rahul Gandhi's got into this delusions of grandeur after this. It's kind of funny if it wasn't so scary. No, but he actually walks around saying, I feel bold.
Anybody who knows
Himalayan yogi.
No, what you don't.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Usually you should.
Madam, you are finding your own talks hilarious. Yes. It's not funny at all.
No, I think so. It is hilarious. Rahul Gandhi is hilarious. It's so funny. The man is completely deluded. He thinks he's some who
I mean,
feels
India
no
is a land
like in the
whereby
the
ahimsa was
Himalayan
something that
yogis
was
used
being
to walk.
promoted,
What's he going to do next?
not
Walk
himsa.
on coals
We
to
don't
prove to
have
the
the
country
religion
because he's a
promoting
bit
himsa,
of a freak
ठोक देंगे।
show right
अगर
now,
words की भाषा
being
नहीं
out on
समझेंगे तो
bail
bullets की भाषा
and then
समझेंगे।
accusing other people. So what's he
They
going
had
to do next?
always
Walk on
preached
coals?
a message of
And then he's the
non-violence,
original
love,
tapasvi?
peaceful
For heaven's sake, give us a
not
break, okay?
hatred.
Give us
Okay,
a break. Take a
I'll ask
holiday.
Sameer.
Take a holiday.
I will ask Sameer. I will ask Sameer one question.
Charges against them.
He needs a holiday.
I will ask
He
Sameer
needs a
one
vacation.
question, please. Sameer, आप उत्तर प्रदेश से हैं. आप राष्ट्रीय प्रवक्ता हैं समाजवादी पार्टी के. हमारे साथ दुष्यंत श्रीधर हैं. देखिए, जो हमारी जो ट्रेडिशन है ना कि इन चीज़ों के बारे में इतनी आसानी से, इतने हल्के फुल्के तरीके से कोई बात नहीं करता. Nobody talks in such a light way. You know that, Sameer, right? So, you are from Uttar Pradesh. Tell me, would you abuse the head of the Gorakhnath Mutt? है ना? ये आज की बात नहीं, 11वीं शताब्दी की. It's 11th century Mutt. Would you today say that the head of the Gorakhnath Mutt is not a Hindu? He is not a religious leader. Would you say that? Would you say that? You're an opponent of the BJP, but would you say that?
Arnab, thank you for giving me the time. Also, I would like to request, please give me some uninterrupted 1 minute. I won't take much time. There are a couple of angles that I want to speak upon. And to answer your question, no, I would not abuse the head of anyone or any seer for that matter. But right now, the question, in fact, one of the panelists was just saying about how hilarious things are. I'm actually very surprised that actually the flowery language, the flowery introduction of Yogi ji is actually hilarious, because we're taking the things to another level. We're completely off track. First of all, we need to understand who a saint or a religious leader is. There are certain very important traits. Couple of them are composure, calmness, control over anger, and a true character. Now, I don't think all these three attributes that I mentioned, Yogi ji possesses any of the above three attributes. There are other attributes that he might possess, but at least not these three, because we've seen his statements, we've seen the cases that he's withdrawn himself that were levied on him on various cases that were, where he was questioned. Also, if we talk about another angle, the other angle is that being the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, if I say that Yogi ji, and please don't take it otherwise, if I say that Yogi Adityanath ji is a con man, would that be an abuse? I am not talking about, I'm not abusing anybody. I'm just explaining a term, a nature, that Yogi Adityanath has cheated 25 crore people of Uttar Pradesh. They've narrated a different story altogether. They've created a propaganda, all fake propagandas, fake investments, fake development, and to quote, please, there has been a recent study, the Niti Aayog report of 2021 recently stated that Uttar Pradesh is amongst the worst performing states in terms of growth and development.
Then you have to question his sensibility, frankly. That's what you have to do. You have to wonder where he's coming from. Because when you're out on bail yourself, then you don't complain, then you don't talk about people whose cases have been dismissed in the courts of the law of the land. This is the reality.
Sameer,
the irony is that the G20 path that was inaugurated, that was made by the Samajwadi Party.
Sameer,
the place where the entire grand function is
Sameer, I am compelled. Adwaita, 1 minute. Sameer, 1 minute. Adwaita, 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm trying to analyze something. No, I'm trying to analyze something, and viewers just think about it. Yogi Adityanath has been very low profile, Dushyant, since he won the chief ministership. In fact, now he is giving a series of interviews. Till recently, Ratan Sharda and Dushyant, he's not even been giving interviews. Since he became the chief minister and won that record victory, he's been quietly doing his job, and now he's doing this big investment summit, right? Now, I am thinking, Dushyant, why are both Samajwadi Party, Congress starting to attack him at such a deep personal level? The same chai wala, pakode wala kind of comment, common tug. Why are they getting so nervous about Yogi Adityanath, who seems to be efficiently doing his job as the Chief Minister of UP.
Namaskaram Arnab and namaskaram to my fellow panelists. At the outset, personal confrontation and reducing people to such words by any person, by any party, I'm just not talking about one Rahul Gandhi and Yogi Adityanath, is very deplorable. That said, Arnab, I just have a feeling that Yogi ji may be at the receiving end for a few reasons. He's not one of the convent-bred, Doon school finished, the Ivy League pass-out person that we have in politics. So, see, besides discrimination that people levy based on religion, on caste, on gender, I feel there is an inbuilt discrimination on the economic status and the institutions build up where you have. I'm sure he can't differentiate between what is the word demonstrate and demonstrate. I'm sure he will not be able to do that. So that could be one of the reasons. That said, Arnab, as said by one of the panelists, this was a closed door meeting. So what I have heard and what I have read is of an article where people who have attended the meeting have said these were the comments made. So I can just say, based on the report, I can say 2 or 3 things very quickly, Arnab. One, with respect to a comment made by Sri Gandhi, who said that a person who's wearing saffron robes doesn't have to be a saint. True. In the same breath, a person who develops a beard doesn't have to be a tapasvi. No, so that's one comment. And second thing, with respect to his understanding of religion, I'm sure when he began the Bharat Jodo Yatra in the south of India in Kanyakumari, he expressed his ignorance in the religion to a pastor. That is when the pastor said, Jesus Christ is the only real God and Shakti isn't. At that point in time, if the person mentioned in the article was so concerned about the equality of religions, he should have stopped the pastor. If he says that I'm cognizant of all the religious scriptures, he should have quoted one of the verses from Gita or the Upanishad stating that this is not so. But nothing of that happened. And the last point that he made in the meeting, I'm just saying supposedly in the meeting because we don't have a direct report. He says there is an adharma ki rajniti. Now, in 1932, an affluent advocate called Muhammad Khan married a woman, and after having produced 5 children, he married the second wife, divorced his first wife while she was 62 years, and that poor lady asked for 25 rupees as monthly maintenance money. And that was a government where he belongs to a party where they reversed, and that lady was denied that rights too. If this is not adharma, let him define what is dharmas.
To the specific point, first of all, Lokesh, it is my view, as is growing number of people feel so, that first of all, Rahul Baba is trying too hard to prove that he understands Hinduism. First of all, to expose himself like this is not good. Okay, sir, to just generalize and speak is not good. At some point of time, he'll have to face me, I'll expose him. The second point is, however, Lokesh, the bigger point is, which we must address, at one point he'll have to face me. You think he can keep avoiding me? You think he can keep avoiding me? Some point he'll have to face me, and then I'll expose him. Now my question being, why is the undertone so elitist? Answer the question, why is the undertone so elitist? Am I right, Advait? No. The undertone is elitist. Who are you? You didn't go to Doon school. You're a nobody. You went to Hindi media. I'm an entitled brat.
Feudal. That same feudal mentality, Arnab, the same feudal mentality that everyone else is a commoner, is low down, is a common thug. This kind of elitist attitude is really what gets to one. And you realize that the Congress is so feudal, so entrenched in a class system that has no space in a new India, that they are irrelevant and they deserve to be irrelevant if they speak of people like this. That is the bottom line. This kind of elitist nonsense has no place at all.
Faucets from his bungalow, he says, see, 25 crore people elected Yogi not once but twice. And Samajwadi Party spokesperson has a gall to call him a conman, a person who could not be elected twice, not even once. No CM ever completed one term or not more than one term.
Apologize for that,
This person comes here and says a person who was elected twice and second has much more bigger margin is called a conman. He says that 25 crore people of UP are fools. That is what he means to say.
Arnab, please,
what does he mean by that? This elitist view of a person whose leader actually broke down a bungalow to take away some of the assets of the bungalow comes here and tells me that the person elected twice, not charged with one single corruption charge, can be called a conman. So people of UP are being insulted openly. What about
the people? No, Samir, I have a follow-up question. First of all, I think Samir, I have a follow-up question. I have a follow-up question, Samir. I have a follow-up question to you, Samir, and here's my question. First of all, I believe, Samir, that you should apologize for using the word conman vis-a-vis Yogi Adityanath. That's your choice, however, I will give you an opportunity. The second point I want to make is, how would you describe leaders of the party, which was in the pocket of Subroto Roy Sahara? At a time when it was said, when that party was in power, Subroto Roy Sahara used to run Uttar Pradesh.
Yes.
Answer my question. Who's the conman?
And they worship the person who called Bharat Mata Dayan. That is Azam Khan. Will you apologize for Azam Khan who said
okay, now, Samir is responding. Anila is on the debate. Last 1 minute of the debate. Samir versus Anila.
Yes, please. Arnab, to you and the panelists to just ask me to apologize. For the very specific
reason I
mentioned, that please don't take it otherwise. I am using this term only to define the word or the actions of a man.
So he's clarifying.
I have a very different approach to it. I didn't mean to abuse him, and I did clarify it. Before mentioning that word, I clarified that while I was using the word conman, what I meant is that Yogi Adityanath, as the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh,
no, there is nothing.
Cheated the people of Uttar Pradesh, 25 crore people of Uttar Pradesh for 6 years. And he is still cheating the people of Uttar Pradesh in the name of fake investment.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think anyway, this particular controversy has not been started by the Samajwadi Party. It has been, what do you do with Rahul Gandhi? The moment he's back on his own, he starts doing the same stuff. What do you do with him? Ladies and